Hey guys, it's me, Brino. Today I want to do a high-end makeup starter kit, and basically this is for people who own a lot of drugstore makeup, or they just own drugstore makeup and they want to start using high-end makeup. And I'll just go in order again of what I think you should get. And I've already done just a regular makeup starter kit, but this one is really different because it's not for people who are just starting out with makeup. This is kind of assuming that you already have makeup. So if you don't own any makeup, then I'll refer you to my other video, which is my regular makeup starter kit, which I did a really long time ago, and I might do a remake of it, but anyway, I'll put a link in the down bar. So I'll just get started. So the first and most important thing that I think that you need from high-end makeup is an eyeshadow primer. And the reason for this is because there really aren't very good eyeshadow primers from the drugstore, and at least that I've tried, and this may change, or maybe you have tried one that I haven't found yet, but at least in my drugstores, I've never had very good luck with eyeshadow primers, and they don't really even make too many. So anyway, the eyeshadow primer that I think that everyone ever needs is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this isn't even my favorite eyeshadow primer. My favorite one is the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes because it does last a little bit longer. But this one is just a nude color, so it's really, really good because you can wear any eyeshadow with it and it won't change the color of your eyeshadow, versus something that's shimmery or already has a color to it, it's going to change the color of your eyeshadow. And it's really easy to apply if you're just a beginner in applying it because it's really smooth and it's almost liquidy, so it doesn't clump at all. And if you mess up, you really won't be able to tell because it's pretty much invisible. So I really recommend this, #1 by far, first product. And then the second product is eyeshadows, and you can really see the difference in high-end eyeshadows compared to drugstore eyeshadows. They're significantly more pigmented, and I just think it makes a huge difference in your eyeshadow, what kind of eyeshadow you're using, because I know I have some of the CoverGirl trios, and they're nice to work with, but the only thing is you have to build them up so much, and it takes me a lot of time to just kind of build up that color because they're not very pigmented, even though they are pretty colors. So it makes it a lot easier to just work with really pigmented eyeshadows. And what I'm going to recommend to you is this, the Naked Palette. And the reason why I'm going to recommend this to you, this is from Urban Decay, is because it comes with 12 eyeshadows, and it comes with a mini primer potion, and it comes with an eyeliner. Now, I'm not going to say that eyeliners from high-end makeup brands are necessary, but they are very useful, and this is a black and brown liner, so that's really, really great because, you know, if you want to use brown, you can use brown, and if you want to use black, you can use black, because everyone, for the most part, does use one of the two as their liner. And also, pencil liners are the easiest to work with if you haven't really had that much experience in working with eyeliners in general. But even if you have, they're really useful for waterline. You can use them for every part of your eye. They're always safe for your eye. And 24/7 pencils are my favorite eyeliners. I really like them a lot. So it's great that it comes with this. And then it comes with these 12 full-size eyeshadows from Urban Decay. And Urban Decay's eyeshadows are very, very pigmented, and they're just amazing. So this is the perfect starter kit, and it's only $44. And it comes with all 3 of these. That's amazing because this could be the high-end starter kit on its own. Now, if you aren't interested in buying this and you're more interested in MAC, I'll show you what I think you should get. Or if you want this and you also want MAC because you want to be able to choose some of your own colors, these are just some recommendations. They're not what you absolutely have to get, of course. If you buy this and you're looking just to get a few unusual colors from MAC, because this, I guess, has pretty typical colors, they're just very basic and they're all neutral. So if you're looking to get other colors, I think that MAC has really great bright colors. So this is Freshwater, and it's really hard to find a really bright color like this in a drugstore. So I would definitely recommend Freshwater, and you can also go to MAC because there are so many bright colors, but I would just recommend in general getting one bright color. And then the next one that I recommend is Vex, because Vex is a really unusual color, and it looks like a kind of grayish highlight color, which is great because you can use it as a light gray, but it's also, you can use it like as a regular highlight color, just like Shroom, or just a very basic kind of nude highlight color, because it kind of shows up, you can't really tell which one it is because it's constantly changing, and the fact that it's constantly kind of shifting colors is just really, really cool, and it's a lot of fun, and they don't have any colors like this, at least that I've seen really anywhere, so I think this is a very, very unique color. And then the last color, if you're getting the Naked palette and you also want MAC, that I would recommend is Club. And it's right here, and basically it's a reddish brown with green shimmers. So that's also just a really, really unusual color. So I think that if you're already getting the Naked palette, you pretty much have your basics, but you could get the kind of unusual colors in MAC. And I do recommend getting this Quad also. This is an older one. They've changed the design a little bit. But these are really useful to carry around. And so even if you think that you are going to be getting 15 eyeshadows, just starting with the Quad, it's super easy to carry around, and you're probably going to want it even if you do have a 15 palette. And it's cheaper. So if you're buying a lot of makeup, you know, you're going to save money that way. Okay. And then, if you aren't getting the Naked palette and you just want to get 4 basic eyeshadows, I've chosen 4 for you that I think are really good eyeshadows to have. The first one is All That Glitters, and it's right here. This is a really useful color. It looks pretty on everyone, and it's very pigmented. It's just a really, really nice color. The second one is Satin Taupe, which is right here, which has a very good dupe in the Urban Decay Naked palette, or I probably would have recommended this color to you in general, and that is Sidecar. It's very similar. So I really like Satin Taupe though, and this I would actually only recommend if you have brown or green eyes, and then if you have blue eyes, I would recommend Woodwinked for you, because Satin Taupe has a purpley kind of undertone, and Woodwinked has a pinky one, and pink is close to orange, so it's kind of close on the color wheel in terms of like being opposites, which brings out your eye color. And then purple, across from purple is yellow, and brown eyes have some yellow in it, and then green eyes, you want to bring out the yellow so your eyes look greener as opposed to brown. So basically purple makes your eyes look greener or browner, and pink makes your eyes look bluer. Yeah, so anyway, I would use Satin Taupe and Woodwinked in the crease, and then I would use All That Glitters on the lid. And then for the outer corner, I would use Bronze. It's this super, super pretty, really shimmery kind of darker color, so I really like this color a lot. And then the last color that I would get is Vex once again, and Vex is just a really great highlight color whether or not you have the Naked palette. For lip glosses, I would recommend either a cream sheen glass or a Dazzle Glass Cream, because these are really nice lip glosses, and they're super moisturizing, so you don't need a chapstick with them. You can just use the lip gloss. And I would say that MAC lip glosses are nice, but there are similar things in drugstores, although MAC lip glosses do come in a ton of colors, so that's really great. But the formulation of these are just, it feels very high-end to me. I don't know. So depending on whether you like sparkles or not, you could get one or the other. And I don't have color recommendations for you. I would recommend like a nudie pinky color, but these two colors are both limited edition, so I'm not going to recommend either of those. But I think a nudie pink is kind of universally flattering, and you could lean more towards the orange side if you're a warmer tone, and more towards the purpley side if you're a cooler tone. Okay, and then next I would recommend a regular primer. And this is the Smashbox Photo Finish, the one that I would probably recommend. This is just a face primer. And the reason that I would recommend this, even though they do make face primers in the drugstore, is because this one is really, really amazing. It makes your pores almost disappear, and it's super nice. You can get it for $16 in the sample size. This is smaller than the sample size, but I would recommend getting the sample size just to try it out to make sure that you do like it. But I really like this product a lot, and I've used drugstore primers, and they just don't do the same thing that Smashbox Photo Finish does. Okay, and then next I would recommend this, and it's the Urban Decay All Nighter. I've done a review on this, but my opinions about it have kind of changed since I did that review. I'm absolutely in love with it now, and I always forget to put this in my favorites video, but it's amazing, and they don't have anything like this at the drugstore. It's great for setting your makeup, and your makeup won't move the entire day. And I didn't know how great this was until summer happened. And then summer happened, and it was super hot, and my makeup doesn't go anywhere. Next, I would recommend the Sugar Fresh Chapstick. Now, this isn't as essential as everything else. I'm going to say that we're starting to kind of go towards less essential here, so anyway, this is a really nice chapstick though. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. It also comes in plum, and it comes in rose, which I really want to try, so I'll probably be trying those out soon. But this one smells amazing, and it doesn't really smell like lemons. It smells like lemon, sweet lemon, I don't know, lemon tart or something. It's just amazing, maybe lemonade. and it's so moisturizing. It's like beyond moisturizing, so it's a great chapstick, and it is expensive for chapstick, but it's worth it, but I wouldn't make it your first priority. Okay, and then next down in the line is MAC Angel Lipstick. And there are similar products to this in the drugstore. The only thing is, it is kind of hard to find a good matte lipstick in the drugstore. Well, this is, I mean, it has shine to it. It's not matte. It's technically a frost, but it doesn't have all the shimmers that a lot of drugstore lipsticks have. And the other thing about it, it's really just nice packaging, so I kind of like that. But I don't think this is essential. It's just that if you have eyeshadows already, and you have cream sheen glasses, and you have primers and everything like that, then you could get this after that. Okay, and then next is the Makeup Forever HD Foundation. And I'm going to say that this is better than Revlon's Color Stay, but once again, it's not absolutely essential, but it is really nice. Next product I would recommend is this, and it's the NARS Orgasm Laguna Duo. And I think that there are good drugstore blushes and there are good drugstore bronzers, but these are super pigmented and they don't really have too many kind of shimmery blushes in the drugstore, and Orgasm is really nice. They do have the e.l.f. Duo, of course, which is very similar, so I would say that this is not absolutely essential, but it is nice to have. And then I would recommend, this is probably the last thing, is this Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. And they do have really good pressed powders in the drugstore, but this is my absolute favorite, and this is not its regular packaging. But anyway, I really like this a lot, and this is in light medium, and this isn't my summer color. My summer color is medium, but that one I have with half shimmer, so I decided to show you this one instead. And it's a really great pressed powder. It keeps your makeup on all day, and it's not too heavy and it's not too cakey, which is really great because it can be a little bit harder to use drugstore ones because they can tend to come off cakey. So those are all the products that I think you need from high-end makeup if you want to switch to high-end makeup. So that's pretty much it, and have a great day, guys. Bye!